What is up, guys? It is Twix, Dom, Rope, Slashy back here with another video. And in today's video, it's not going to be a part 4 series. This video is going to be dedicated to exposing the Club Penguin online propaganda that has recently been circulating and result to the success of my videos. Now, I've briefly discussed in my part 3 video of some Club Penguin online propaganda that was going on about Epic 101 making an alt account called Lord Savage 12, where he goes on to make claims that I harassed a minor named Savannah. And in that video, I debunked it, showing you guys that Savannah is no minor, that Savannah is 19 years old, that Savannah is a hospice nurse, and that she is still active on Discord to this day. So I obviously debunked that, but I recently was brought to my attention by a few friends of mine that Epic is now going all the way out into trying to really tarnish my character and, you know, saying things that I have never done or taking screenshots out of context. So I'm not here to clean up my rep. Obviously, I know when I was staff, I did horrible things to people. I doxed people, I DDoSed people, I threatened people. I was mean to people, and I fully admit and I fully take full responsibility to all of that. I know what I did was wrong, and once again I apologize. You know, I was immature, stupid, and I did stupid shit. You know, just for a fucking rank, okay? And I admit it, and you know. And I do feel bad. I truly do feel bad. And I have apologized to a lot of the people that I have done it to. And we're actually friends now. And I'm helping them and stuff like that. So, but there's other claims that Epic is taking. And he's taking a lot of screenshots from people that I've talked to out of context. And I'm going to just discuss all of that in this video just to debunk all of this Club Penguin online propaganda. Because it is just propaganda to pretty much falsify any type of claims I'm making against Club Penguin Online. Now, I'm really curious to see how Club Penguin Online attempts to falsify the hundreds of testimonies that will be coming on my video, on my channel of virtual Penguin staff that have had encounters with Riley and ex-CPO staff members. I don't know if he's going to make the same claim that they got fired or stuff like that, but regardless, let's get into the video. So the first claim that Epic makes is that I got fired. Now, anyone that played Club Penguin Online during the time knows that I did not get fired. For heaven's sakes, I made a resignation letter that was posted on September 2019. And I will link it in this video description, as well as show a screenshot on the screen. And in that resignation letter, it explains why I'm resigning. Also, to just, you know, kind of give that credibility, the administrator Jasmine underscore CPO even went and commented on my Twitter at the time telling me that I'm not resigning. So I resigned, and everyone knows that I resigned. I never got fired. I resigned, willingly resigned myself. I resigned because I was sick and tired of the treatment that I was getting from Riley and from other staff members. I was sick and tired of lying to people, telling them that Club Penguin was such a great, safe game. I was sick and tired of it. So I resigned, and I resigned in September 2019. So I never got fired, as Epic likes to claim. Epic, you know, he keeps claiming that I got fired, but that's not true. There's proof everywhere that I did not get fired, that I willingly quit. The next screenshot or topic that we're going to talk about is my topic with Kate. So there were screenshots going around that he posted of me and Kate. I will admit that I am deleted user. And he's basically, I guess, exposing that I asked Kate for nudes and stuff like that. I just want everyone to know that me and Kate did date, and, you know, it's a 2-year difference. At the time that I dated Kate, I was 19, she was 17, and she was going on 18. So it's a 2-year difference, 1-year difference. That's legal. And you know, me and her dated for a little bit, and I dated her all the way until she turned 18. And then after that, we broke up. And she did send me nudes, and I never screenshotted them. I never, you know, did what Riley did. I never blackmailed her. I never did any of that stuff. But she did send me nudes, but she willingly sent them to me. We were in a relationship, and she willingly sent them to me. So, I never got nudes from users that were under, you know, that were young. Like I never did that. I never, you know, took nudes or collected nudes from users that, just randomly DM. Like, I never just went to a user and was like, hey, I want your nudes. I never did that. I never will do that. I never forced people to send me nudes. I was only received nudes if I was dating them. And I made sure that the people that I dated were the years in difference was 2 years. I would never date anyone that was 3 years in difference. 2 years was the max. Because, 2 years it's 2 years. I did collect nudes from her, but like I said, I never blackmailed her. I never exposed her. I never will do that. That's just fucking horrible. Revenge porn is horrible, and I will never do that. Those claims that I forced her for nudes is a lie. I never did that. I even have screenshots of her telling me that she never told Riley that I did that, and that Riley just kind of DM'd her one day asking her about me, and she just told Riley what happened, and then Riley kind of twisted the words. And I'll post those screenshots of Kate on Twitter saying that, and that, that everything was fully under consent. It was all consensual. So that right there is another claim that Epic has been making, that I forced Kate for nudes, which, once again, I've never done that. He also goes on to talk about a girl named Medi. Never asked Medi for nudes. Me and Medi talked briefly, and we never dated. She's someone I consider a good friend. And funny thing is that actually before this post was made, she messaged me on Snapchat telling me that Twasin actually DM'd her asking for any blackmail evidence or blackmail pictures that he can use against me. And I have those screenshots that she took, and I'm blocking out her name because I don't want anyone to know what her real name is, where Epic goes on to ask me that, and she defends me. So, Club Penguin Online is actively trying to, tarnish my character or any type of reputation that I still have, and trying to debunk everything that I'm this, that I got fired because I'm just such a bad person and did such bad things. I never got fired, like I said, and these people are out to get me because they're angry that I'm exposing their game as hard as I am. I'm the only person that has the guts to do this because I don't give a shit what happens to me. I don't give a shit about, what they do. I've been through it all. They can't do much anymore. And they know that. I'm not going to disappear. I'm not just going to disappear. I'm not going to be silent. I refuse to let there be other people that have to go through what I went through. And unfortunately, a lot of the people that are believing, the CPO propaganda is going to be the same people that in a few months from now is going to end up getting doxxed, swatted, and hacked, and then they're going to regret never listening to me. A lot of people that I've talked to when I first, exposed Club Penguin Online after I resigned were those same exact individuals, and now a lot of them are DMing me saying that they wish they would have listened to me. And I'm not going to force people to believe me. I'm not here to force people to believe me. I'm just simply here to expose the truth. You can believe it or not. The last thing I want to talk about is these insane claims that I collect child pornography. Now, I don't even know where to begin with this, because it's absolutely 100% not true. I've never watched child porn. I don't even know where to go to get child porn if I even wanted to get child porn. I don't even know where this, what they were thinking. There's screenshots of someone named Caitlin. I don't even know who that is. Yeah, I've never watched child porn. I mean, when I was 17 years old, when I was 18 years old, my parents, still monitored on what I did online. They still monitored what I did, and they had access to, my accounts and stuff like that. And it was very locked down in my family. My family are very strict people. My parents are. So obviously, if I did something like that, where I was watching child porn, or I had possession of child porn, obviously, my parents would report me to the police, because they're that type of people to do that stuff. Secondly, if I was downloading child porn or in the search of child porn, and I did find a site, a lot of those sites are bait sites to catch people that are doing that stuff. So I would have been, arrested for child porn and stuff like that. Like I said, those screenshots, I don't watch child porn, never have, never will. And I'm not in possession of child porn. If you guys, I don't know how I can prove that, other than, I don't do it. But those screenshots are not even me. I don't even know who that is. I don't know who Kate is. So yeah, with that being said, that's just fake. The last thing is the screenshot that I briefly talked about, in my part 3 video, where Riley took a screenshot of me saying that I have enough nudes to expose the CPO online community. That was taken out of a context 120%. That was the first DM that was the first time that I came back that Riley DM'd me and confronted me about exposing Club Penguin Online. He was very mad about it. And I knew that Riley was going to take that out of context. What I was basically saying was that there is enough nudes based off of Riley sending everyone's nudes, sending Sydney's nudes out there, sending Vale's nudes out there, sending my nudes out there, sending other people's nudes out there, that there was enough nudes to expose the community because Riley has all of them. I was talking simply about Riley, that Riley has enough nudes to expose the whole CPO community, and he does. He has tons of nudes. He has nudes from people that I don't even know. I was talking to someone who told me, hey man, Riley has my girlfriend's nudes. So Riley has nudes of people and players. And I was just simply stating to Riley that he has enough nudes that I could expose the whole Club Penguin Online community because he has half the community's nudes. And I'm not lying about this either. I mean, you'll hear from testimonies that Riley has received nudes from girls all the way to the age of 13. 13 years old from Virtual Penguin days. He has nudes from people that played Virtual Penguin all the way to Club Penguin Online. This man has tons and tons of nudes. Nudes upon nudes upon nudes. He just has them. He has mine. He just has them. And that's what I was simply saying. And Riley obviously took that out of context to obviously get backlash on me. And that was a screenshot that I knew would be mentioned because that's what he does. There's another screenshot that Epic posted of me saying that I was in the process of doxing the Club Penguin Online staff. That screenshot is true. When I first quit Club Penguin Online and went to go rogue for them and expose them, I was in the process of doxing the staff members because at that time I truly believed that every single staff member was a bad person until I talked to the good staff members that I mentioned in my part 1 video, and then I never did that. Obviously those are just kind of threats that I just kind of threw out there at the minute because I was mad and I just kind of wanted to scare Riley and stuff like that. But obviously I never did dox any of the Club Penguin Online staff members. The only person that I did dox was Riley, and I had justified reasons to do that because I'm actively trying to get Riley arrested. So I need to get information on him so I can submit police reports and give people information that they need to report Riley. But yeah, those are some of the claims that Club Penguin Online is making, and they're trying to just get people to believe them. And there's obviously going to be people that are going to believe them, and that's just unfortunately the reality. There's people that are just blind. They just, like I said, they're staff. There's automatically that type of trust that's built when someone's staff, that I mentioned in my part 3 video. So they're just going to continue to do that stuff, and unfortunately not everyone is going to believe me, and I was already fully aware of that. I just didn't expect Club Penguin Online to act the way that they did, and really try to diminish my character and just spread bullshit lies. But obviously I know that a lot of that stuff that they said is not true, so I'm not even really worried about it. But I just thought that I'd make this video because this is great proof just showing the type of Club Penguin Online propaganda. Now, the funny thing is, if this wasn't me that was doing it, they would be doing the same thing on the other people that are exposing it. They actually tried to do it with Tamago, I believe is his name, the guy that got hacked, saying that it was just false. Or then what they did was they tried to blame it on other people that did it and try to twist the words when there's vivid proof and evidence that it was Riley and Club Penguin Online staff at the time that did that. So, they automatically try to just twist people's words to, make it seem like they're idiots and that they're stupid. That's what they do. They've been doing it now for about 4 years. Ever since the Virtual Penguin days, so they're pretty much masters at this, and they still have tons of people that believe them. So obviously I'm not here to, like I said, defend my actions, but I am going to defend stuff that's not true, and I just thought I would have to address this video just because obviously it's Club Penguin Online propaganda. Nothing you can do about it, but yeah. And then the funny thing is, on the actual Reddit thread that Reddit, the Epic made. I found it funny how he was actually using alt accounts to comment. Someone pointed that out, that he was using alt accounts to make comments. So pretty funny, Epic, that you do that type of stuff. But yeah, just, all I want to leave is, Epic, I know you're watching this video. Hi, how are you? I'm Twix. You remember who I am. It's very unfortunate that my Discord account got banned because I had a lot of screenshots of you coming to me asking people to get doxxed. Everyone knows what you do. The whole Club Penguin Army League community knows what you do. So the whole fact that you're trying to pretty much say that I'm a bad person and that you're a good person is kind of out there. But once again, you're just making yourself look like an idiot. You're making yourself look like a fool. You're, at the end of the day, you're the person that is flexing on Club Penguin on a child's game. You're the one that is acting big and bad on a child's game, talking the talk on a child's game, sending pizzas to people's house on a child game, doxing people on a child game, DDoSing people on a child game, hacking people on a child game. So if that makes you feel good that you can flex on 13-year-old kids and minors, then keep doing it. But I'm just going to tell you, when Riley eventually gets arrested and then snitches on everyone, and I obviously know that if Riley gets arrested, then I'll be probably going to jail as well for doxing and threatening people for Riley. But you're going to be going to jail too, buddy. Everyone that's involved is going to be going to jail. And then once it makes national news, everyone's going to know. So obviously, if I was you, I would take this as an opportunity to leave the community while you still can, and at least try to spread the word, because Riley's a bad person. It doesn't take someone with an IQ over 2 to realize what Riley's doing is bad and is evil and is a crime. But at the end of the day, is it worth defending a child's game, or would you rather lose your freedom? That's all I'm going to say. Because at first, I really didn't care. But now, realizing that, I've committed crimes for Riley and stuff like that, I do care. And it needs to be addressed. So anyways, guys, thank you, and goodbye.